So in this video, we are going to talk about top 5 serial killers. Number 1, Jack the Ripper. We call him Jack the Ripper, but we don't really know who the person behind of the older and most notorious murder sprees was. The killer appeared in London's Whitechapel district in 1888. He used to murder sex workers. He murdered 5 women, all sex workers, and mutilated their corpses. Mutilation means cutting and dissecting their bodies in such a disgusting way. The killer mocked the community and the police by sending letters outlining the acts. Although many suspects have been named over the years, the killer has never been identified. Number 2, Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer was a exact psychopath. He had suffered a lot of mistreatment since he was a child. His parents got divorced. He didn't have any friends. He has some weird kind of aura around him. Jeffrey Dahmer started killing in 1978, just when he was 18 years old, and wasn't arrested for murder until 1991. After a would-be victim escaped and led police back to Dahmer's house, it was there that some of the gruesome details of his life of killing was seen via photos of mutilated bodies and body parts strewn across the apartment. He even had a vat of acid he used to dispose of victims. He was also involved in cannibalism. He once said that he ate a heart of his own victim, and he said that he got another level of pleasure when he ate that part of flesh. In all, Dahmer killed 17 people, mostly young men of color. He served time in prison twice, the first time for molestation and the second time for murder, and was killed by a fellow inmate in 1994. Number 3, Arnold Shipman. Arnold Shipman, also known as Dr. Death. Sounds scary and creepy, right? He is believed to have killed an estimated 250 patients. This doctor practiced in Greater Manchester, England, and between 1972 and 1988, he worked in 2 different offices, killing all the while. He wasn't caught until a red flag was raised by several people, including an undertaker, who was surprised by the sheer number of cremation certificates Shipman was a part of, along with the fact that most of the cases were elderly women found to have died in bed, not at night, but rather the daylight. Police mishandled the information, and Shipman kept killing until he got greedy and tried to concoct a will for a victim that named him beneficiary, which led the victim's daughter to become suspicious. He was finally convicted in 2000 and committed suicide while in prison in 2004. Number 4, Monster of the Andes. Scary name. Like a thriller movie or something. His actual name was Pedro Lopez, one of the world's most prolific serial killers. The fact that he still might be out there. Pedro Lopez is linked to more than 300 murders in his native Colombia and Peru. At least 1/3 of those murders were tribal women. After Lopez's arrest in 1980, people found the graves of more than 50 of his preteen victims. Yeah, you heard it right. More than 50 of his preteen victims. He was later convicted of murdering 110 girls and confessed to 240 more murders in Colombia and Peru. The monster of the Andes didn't even spend 20 years in prison. Are you kidding me? And he was released in 1998 for good behavior. Number 5, John Wayne Gacy. A construction worker known by his neighbors as outgoing. John was involved in politics and even acted as a clown for birthday parties. You must be remembering It movie from the word clown, as clown used to scare a lot of people away. Gacy came under suspicion in 1978 when a 15-year-old boy, last seen with him, went missing. That wasn't the only time families of missing boys or missing children had pointed fingers on Gacy, but it was the first time authorities took them seriously. Soon after, the search warrant granted police access to the Gacy home, with the smell of nearly 30 bodies buried inside, under his home. He was convicted of 33 counts of murder, with additional counts of rape and torture, and was executed by lethal injection in 1994. Lethal injection is some kind of system or some kind of device in which there are multiple injections or chemicals which are injected in the criminal's body that would make him unconscious